on YouTube? Like, are you worried? Well, you're not going to get demonetized. You're not monetized.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No,
No, I think it's just if we're trying to make money off of it. We're not doing that.
it's only for monetization that you're not supposed to cuss within the first 3 minutes.
So there's
Right.
that's a monetization thing. The only thing I'm actually worried about is like copyright strikes, but we've figured that out by now.
Oh yeah.
Like
I never really play music or anything.
It's funny. Like I had totally forgotten about this, but like I downloaded all the episodes off Twitch, uploaded them onto the YouTube, and 2 of the episodes got copyright struck immediately, and I was like, oh, that's right, because like years and years and years ago, Matt tried to play Holy Diver like very quietly in the background, and Twitch was like, I can still hear it. Anyway.
Before you go live, I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Oh, well, it's okay.
You want me to turn it off?
It doesn't matter. It's
live.
It's just maybe it's a good thing to have it live because I wanted to talk to you guys about triggers and more serious themes that I've been kind of cooking up for some of the backstories of a few of the characters. And I wanted to ask you guys if it's okay if there's some themes of like SA abuse, unethical prostitution. Like, are these themes like kinds of things that you guys would be okay with hearing us backstory about? SA abuse, unethical,
like
nothing really graphic, but just like this is what happened to me in my past and how it led me through things.
For NPCs?
For NPCs.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I just have a few NPCs that I've cooked up some sad backstories for.
That's fair. That's the sort of thing I wouldn't enjoy sprung as a surprise, being like, this is in my own backstory, but
no.
For NPCs, yeah.
No, I think that's good. I'm fine with that.
All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It's good.
I think I remember what happened last time.
And I think our levels are good.
Nice.
Yes, I agree. I also looked in there. It sounded good.
Okay, cool.
And can hear cat, and that's important.
Yes. Kitten is mowing.
That's the Khajiit. It's
that's the Khajiit.
Khajiit has much to say. We confronted the Breville Butcher last time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We got him. Fucking got him, dog.
That was Miko's no good, terrible, very bad day.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe my sweet dextrose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sugar?
Yeah. Well, he's fake sugar.
Fake sugar.
Yep.
Fake sugar.
That was I did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just Dad. Just being
very
like,
bad.
Oh, you just watch him melt as Namira just goes, oh, you're not even gonna do it?
Yeah.
And then just lets every disease happen to him.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna turn yourself in? Let's show them who you really are.
Yeah. Terrible.
Yeah. And you guys.
What? Everyone is alive.
Yes.
Everyone is alive.
Mm-hmm.
You guys didn't have to kill a single person to take out the Breville Butcher.
No. Thankfully, while I had a really weird conversation with Dextrose where I was just like, no, if you're like a Daedra worshiper. And he just went, he's on to me. I'll kill your family.
Shut.
And I went, okay. Okay. I mean, you're the Breville Butcher?
They're like, he's not stupid. You're not going to be like, oh, it's part of your religion to eat innocent people. I'm cool with that.
I know. But it's one of those plausible deniability things where it was just like Cass was, trying to test the waters a little bit, and Dextrose was just like, oh, you're testing the waters, which means you know who I am, which means it's go time. And Cass went, whoa!
Cage.
Whoa, hold on, it's not go time. Hold on, please. And then as I And then as I walked away and came back where all of you guys were hanging out with literally the entire rest of the Thieves Guild, I just come in and everyone is out cold, and
Yeah.
you guys are all just huddled in a fucking corner in the middle of the room, just going, "Good job, everybody."
Yeah, I love that
Shaking
you came.
hands.
I love that you came back like, oh man, how are we gonna deal with this? And then you came back, and we were like, we've already knocked everybody out, and I'm fucking loading my gun, being like, all right, let's do this.
And then I just pointed over my shoulder, and I'm
Mhm.
like, "This
Alright.
way."
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys also got the vibe that it's Dextrose. Yeah, he confirmed for me that it was him,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because
Yeah.
what happened was Gust snuck around in there and he smelled the smelly hole,
Mm-hmm.
It was so
Mhm.
smelly.
and he was like, "No, there's something fucked up on the other side of this wall. I can feel it. I can smell it." And that's when it all went to shit, but for Dextrose and not for you guys.
Yes.
Yep.
We were fine.
And
And-
while we were out there, Cass wrote a letter to Rashara back in Leyawen, just being like,
Yes.
"So, Guildhall is now Sans leader? Since I just joined, I'm sending you a letter and begging you for a good guild head."
Send new guild leader peas.
Peas and carrots.
Peas and carrots. So you guys wrap up Dextrose. He lost all of his blessings. It was revealed that his buddy Colette, who was a mute because he had been forced to eat her tongue as part of his like fealty ritual to Namira, and that's why they had like a weird fucking toxic dependent relationship. And so she went to attack you guys. You guys beat her within an inch of her life, and she finally just gave up. You stabilized her. You took them back. Dextrose admitted to everything because he was still under the persuasion spell from Miko. And he admitted everything. He's guilty. And so, like, okay, we're going to figure that shit out. And the Count, he was like, what do you guys want? And Castros was like, I want to be knighted. And the rest of you guys were like, I want money.
Yeah.
And so you guys got money and an appointment for a knighting ceremony with Casseros.
Nice.
And then you guys got back to tell them about what happened. And Quincy was already kind of filling them in a little bit. But you guys get back, and Luna is pissed. Luna's so fucking mad that you guys went to go hunt the Breville Butcher, and you guys caught the Breville Butcher while she was out fucking hunting a deer or hunting a bear with Lem.
Yeah, it was a bear.
She saw that he didn't have a winter cloak, so they went to go hunt a bear. And she was like, I literally leave for a single afternoon. And you guys caught the butcher without me.
I mean, sorry.
So it's very fun. You guys are watching her like rage. She's like shaking chairs and stuff. You know, like, I can't believe it. Doing that thing when you shake a chair because you're mad. Shake the back of it. And you tell Casseros, you tell Lem about like how you're getting knighted, and he's like, oh my gosh. Like because he's like got like a little book about like squireness, and he knows that he's gonna have a big part to play in your knighting ceremony. And then he'll be like officially pledging his fealty to you as your squire.
Right.
And so he's like, oh shit, and he's like writing a speech and like reading, and he's shining his boots. Just like a frenzy of anxious energy. As he prepares.
I pat him on the shoulder and I just go, you'll do fine. It'll be okay, Lemlot. I give him a little wink.
He gives you like a look of determination. He steadies a little bit, but he's still like very busy and a little nervous.
And then I just look over to oh damn it! No, you just said her name, Luna. Luna. I just go. Let me quote to you one of the lessons. According to the codes of Mafala, there is no difference between theorist and terrorist. Even the most cherished desire disappears in their hands. This is why Mafala has black hands. You should bring both of yours to every argument, as the one-handed king finds no remedy. And then I give her one more look, and I just go, but remember, when you approach God, cut both of them off. God has no need for theory, and there is armored head to toe in terror. Anyway, that's the long way of saying, I don't know, sometimes shit happens behind your back.
She gives you like a contemplative gaze. And she's like, "The lessons, huh?"
Is your father... Indoril, correct? Is your father not have a copy of the... Well, it's
And she's
fair
like,
enough there.
"No, she's like, we're familiar with the lessons, but like, I think my dad talked to you about how he's a Azura resurrectionist or Azura
Reclamationist.
reclamationist. Thank you."
Very fair.
And she gives you like a look, and she gives you kind of like a rebellious teenage look, and she's like, they deserved it. The Nerevar was right, they deserved it.
Didn't we all?
She's like, no, I didn't kill my husband and cut off his feet, so.
No. Suppose we didn't. But... And then I just look at my hands. The Daedra, what do you call them? Tenuous bastards. Yes. What's the other one? Capricious. There we go.
Capricious.
Yes. So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Better make the most of it while we can. Tell me, oh God, I've been watching too much Star Trek, I almost said blood wine. Who would like some Sujamma?
Ooh, some Sujamma.
I'm gonna get fucked off. We're gonna get fucked up.
Luna's like, I want some.
I suppose we should celebrate.
Dad doesn't let me drink.
Father doesn't let... Weirdo.
He's a Puritan. She says, like, angrily. He wouldn't let me live on my own until I had a fiancé.
Well, he can boil water by himself. I'm going to go get fermented and then filtered rice wine.
Nice.
Go downstairs and I get like a big jug of Sujamma.
Yeah, there's no one down there. It's empty.
Yeah.
Right, kill off the innkeeper. Not kill.
Well,
off
actually, it's not empty. Those two old men are still there, and they're still playing chess.
I pick a bottle of Sujamma from behind the bar, and then I take 2 Nord meads and I put them next to them. On the house, gentlemen. A good day today.
The one with the steely gaze turns to you. Oh yes, I hear you've been very busy.
The idle Netchman catches no netches.
And the more relaxed of the two looks and he goes, "Oh, a netchless Netchman isn't much of a Netchman now, is that, Netchman?" And he gives you a little wink.
Only as long as a Netchman can catch as many netches as a Netchman could catch.
Good one.
All right.
He gives you a silver piece.
Thank you, sir. In my mind, I go, thanks, Grandpa.
And you take it from him, and you're like, oh, it's not as cold as I thought it would be, and it's a lot lighter than you would think. And do you want to examine it?
I will examine it once I've kind of like exited there. Like right when I'm walking back up the stairs, I pull it out of my pocket and I look at it.
Right, you're looking at it, and as you walk up the stairs, you see like a little seam in the edge, and you pull it open, and it's full of chocolate. It's a chocolate coin.
Hell yeah!
It's a chocolate septum.
Septim, beautiful. All right, I've added it to my inventory, and I just go score.
Score, hell yes.
Hell yeah! I come back up
that
here
old man down there's got candy.
You guys, you'll never guess what I just got. All right. Oh yeah, Sujamma. We're all gonna do shots of basically like What is? Oh, this is like gross Morrowind vodka. Sujamma isn't musty, so.
Yeah, because Musty's the one that's made from rice, isn't it?
Mm.
So that's the one that's more like sake.
Yes, that is from fermented salt rice.
Mm.
Delicious.
That's the good one.
Mhm.
Sujamma's that's the cheaper one.
No. Other way around. Sujamma is more potent. It makes you as strong as a vampire.
Ooh.
It's a very strong alcoholic beverage, so but it does dull your ability to think clearly. Oh, it is still quite very cheap compared to imperial alcohol. You know,
Mm-hmm.
imperial alcohol you might have to spend as much as 50 septims. Sujamma, 30.
Mm-hmm. But so you bring up your ill-gotten gains and your quirky-gotten gains, and
start dealing them out.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
I look at Sweet Roll and then I just go, oh, I almost forgot, and I run back downstairs and I grab like a fucking bone out of like the back. I pull open the ice chest.
You get a big meaty bone out of the root cellar.
Mm-hmm.
You give it to him. He grabs it and it goes. Tss.
Ooh, smells like steak.
It smells like steak. It smells delicious. Basically, anything you give Sweet Roll makes the room smell good. He really is the perfect creation. It's the perfect creature. But you hand out the drinks, and Lem takes one, and Luna takes one. They do a little toast together, and Lem takes his down. He makes a little face. Luna takes hers, and she tries to do like a really straight face, but then she's like, ugh. She's like, heh.
It's a Tom and Jerry meme where he's just like, he's making
it's like that.
Yeah. I just go, to friends, to the future, to love.
Clink.
She's like, yeah.
Clink.
Clink.
And then, yeah, I think we just spend the rest of the night having a good time, and like whenever we wake up tomorrow, just gonna be like, oh damn it, there's no one to pull us an early wake up. They don't work here anymore.
That's right, they're in fucking prison.
They're in jail. My alarm clock. It's fine.
Waking up all hungover for your knighting ceremony tomorrow?
No. We're not partying super hard.
It'll probably take a couple days to get you ready to get everything ready for the knighting ceremony.
Like a true warrior.
Yeah.
Yes.
God, yeah. As we just carry on, I don't know. Cass is just having a good time, just fucking enjoying a job well done with friends.
Hell yeah. All right, so you guys all go to bed. I'm going to roll our nighttime roll. Our traditional roll where I roll a d20 when you guys go to bed.
Uh-huh.
And if we get a crit, something will happen. Someday.
So you should start reducing the number by 1.
Yep.
Maybe I'll do that.
Number goes down every day. Yep.
Maybe I'll do that. Okay, so
now it's a 1920.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do it where it's a 19, where it's 19 to 20 next time. Yeah, but yeah, you guys all go to sleep. Castros Quincy has a nightmare.
Oh.
A bad one. Like he usually has a nightmare. You've gotten pretty used to it, but he has one of those ones where he tries to run out of the bed.
Oh.
And you've got to wake him up, and he's okay. Yeah, once he realizes where he is, he's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like when like a dog has a nightmare and you can see them laying on their side and their feet are just kicking, like they think they're running really fast?
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's probably what it looks like. That's probably a lot cuter. But the actual inspiration is my mother-in-law has night terrors. And when she has night terrors, she literally tries to get up and run out of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm drawing my inspiration.
My best friend used to have night terrors, and she literally tried to strangle me to death because she thought I was somebody else.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yep. She gets night terrors, and I get sleep paralysis. We get the opposite issues.
Oh my goodness, that's a wicked combination.
Yeah. It's not great.
I've had a
Yeah, don't combine those.
Yeah.
No, wouldn't recommend
Having those
it.
happen at the same time would be really bad.
Yeah, literally, you're like both Spider-Men. You're pointing at one another, going like, "You're the bastard who's sitting on my chest."
Oh my
It's like,
god,
no,
yeah,
you're the one.
She would be your sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah, she would be your sleep paralysis demon.
How funny would it be? This feels like a comedy sketch, actually. That like the sleep
A little
paralysis
bit.
demon would be like, "Hey, stay in your lane."
Well, we're ready. Listen, we're all a part of the same team. It's like, oh my god, they're friends. Oh, now it's kind of cute. We're friends, and our inner demons are friends.
I apologize. That really took the, you were working on something, and then we made it
No,
funny.
it's
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so that happens. We have Quincy has a nightmare. Everyone else sleeping soundly. Gust, you have a dream.
Oh, okay.
The night mother comes to you.
Oh.
And she comes to you and she's like, "I've had a talk with your father." And he is going, and he says you can come home, but first you have to fight the shade. And that's when you remember you've heard tales of the Shade of Sithis, a dark beast, a ghost, a ghoul, who comes from the absence to test those who have displeased their father. And if they can defeat the monster, they can return.
Okay.
And she puts her hand on your knee and she goes, "I see that you're making a life. And as your mother, I would never forcibly call you home." And after that, she lines up. Usually when you dream about the night mother, she's really just like having a visit with your mom, which you don't really know what that's like because you were born in Shadow Scale. So really the night mother has always been your actual mother.
Right. Do I have the opportunity to like say anything, or is this just,
of course,
I'm just taking things in? Okay.
Say whatever you like.
I think at some point in whatever that conversation is, I think there's obviously something bothering him. Anybody who cared to notice would have picked up on it like this entire evening. And it's in this moment being like, well, if I can't talk to her about it, who can I talk to it about? And at some point I would just be like, I have a regret. I have considered giving it all up and forgetting about everything that led up to this point and just move on and do something else. But I always weigh that against what would you want in this situation? When we
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We were trying to decide what to do with Mr. Loxley. For a moment it seemed appropriate to let him live with his actions. But the more I think about it, the more I regret not putting him out of his misery. It's what I should have done.
She looks at you, and she whenever you're talking about maybe giving it all up, she looks at you with like a soft expression. And then when you start to talk about Loxley, she pauses and you can tell she's really thinking about what she's gonna tell you. And she says, "Well, some people suffer and some people die. And some people suffer until they die. And some people suffer after they die, unless your father comes for them. That's really what your father is for. In absence might take away good, but it also takes away pain. To know nothing is to know no love, joy, or sorrow. And that's what I love about your father, is that as much as he takes, in the taking he gives. He asked me to give life and then to take it. And I did. And I don't regret it. Your brothers and sisters, your true brothers and sisters, not your egg mates or your brothers and sisters from the family, but my children that I had with your father, who are with him now. I gave them that gift to never suffer, to never want, to never hunger. This is a gift that you can give or take freely. Death isn't always a mercy, but it very often is. And that's what you get to decide for people when you're a part of our family. And that's what other people get to decide when they ask our family. But you can't undo what you've done. You only have a chance to change the future, not the past. And she eventually seems to run out of words. But she looks at you and she really just hopes that you get what she's trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I think in his head, he's like, if it were up to Dad, Dad would have done it.
She nods.
And when she says that, like, we can't change the past, but we can change the future, he's immediately like, okay, how can I still put this guy out of his misery?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can't get over the feeling that would have been the right thing to do, whether I was a follower of Sithis or not. That would have been the right thing to do.
You guys didn't realize how much he was suffering when you chose to spare him, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that as you come to that realization, the Night Mother smiles because being in a dream, really, your voice is just your thoughts, and your thoughts is just your voice. So whenever you come to that understanding and you feel like your question is answered, you wake up. Everyone else is asleep, and it's the dead of night. What do you do?
I think I gotta take a walk with my crossbow.
All right. So you step out into the cold, crisp evening. And let's go ahead and move the camera over. Now, some cities in Cyrodiil would be completely empty at this time of night. There would be not a single soul out. But this is Bravil. And Bravil is a city that doesn't sleep as hard as some other cities do. So there are a few people milling about in the dark. You maybe, if you weren't who you are, maybe you would be kind of a little bit scared to go down a dark alleyway right now.
I I'm a shadowy weirdo with a crossbow. I choose to hide in plain sight in this situation.
Yes. And you make your way quietly through the dark streets, and I'm thinking towards the castle.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to get to wherever they would be keeping him.
Mm. So you sneak your way through the darkened streets of Breville. Smoke, smoke coming up from the smokestacks and all that. And you slink over the bridge. And you're like watching the guards and everything, and you're trying to surmise where the guard station and therefore where the prison area of the castle complex is going to be. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh, right. There's dice in this game.
We do use them every once in a while.
17.
17. Perfect. You're watching the guards and you're like hiding in the bushes, and you literally hear a guard talking about like, oh, hey, Tim, you going, like you starting your shift? Where's your shift at? It's like, oh, I've got prison detail tonight. Well, I hope they don't keep, I hope they're quiet tonight. Everyone's calm. And he's like, I don't know. We got that stinky weirdo in there. And he's like, oh yeah, that guy's reeking up the whole place. I heard that they threw some buckets of water on him and it didn't even really do any good. And you follow him towards the jail area. And roll me a stealth check.
Please don't do bad. 21.
Very nice. Yeah, you become one with the shadows.
Mm-hmm.
And you slink through just like your sign. And past the guards, when they open the door, you slip in behind them, quiet as a whisper. And you go down, and as you start to head through the castle, the Dark Mother, the Night Mother had 5 kids, by the way. In case we're counting.
Right.
But you head into the castle, and you head in towards the prison area following the 2 guards. And as you head down, it starts to get colder and darker as there start to be less torches, and we start to get underneath the castle. And you head past the guard because now he's like taking a little stop, and he's like sitting in like a little chair at the beginning of the place where the cells start. And you start to head all the way into the back, into the darkest part of the prison, following your nose, really.
Yeah.
And whenever you come to his prison cell, you can see him. All of his finery is gone, but you can see him like a little ball of rags. And as you approach, even though you were being so quiet, he lifts his head. And it's not the eyes of the broken child that you saw earlier, but it's the gleaming eyes of the confident killer that you used to know as Dextrose Locksley. As he looks to you, and you can see that his body has been restored. As Miko's spell wore off and he recommitted himself to the Night Mother. I mean, not the Night Mother. Namira. Excuse me. A way less cool lady, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks up at you, and he still stinks. Like, that part of the illusion was broken. The gifts that Namira had bestowed upon him disappeared. But his physical form, he was able to have returned to him. And he looks at you through his curls. He's kind of like huddled up in the corner. He doesn't say anything.
I think I look at him. I give him a good hard look. And I consider saying something. And then he just thinks better of it. He doesn't think there's anything worth saying anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He takes a moment to aim very carefully with the crossbow, and then shoots him. And if that doesn't,
like a fish in a barrel.
Yeah, and if that doesn't do it, he reloads.
No need. He looks at you, gaze unwavering, and you shoot him right between the eyes. And his gaze never leaves you as you watch the life drain and his eyes cloud over. Dextrose Locksley is dead.
And I'm out.
As you leave, you have to tread carefully as the centipedes and spiders flee from the prison.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe you could stomp on a real juicy one, just for
Yeah.
petty nastiness sake, if you like.
I don't think he's that petty right now. I think he's more confident now than he was earlier. He's just like, nah, I did what I'm gonna do. Scurry away. Scurry.
Mhm.
Flee.
Get out of here, fucking
Yeah.
vermin.
Hashtag
Vermina. Fucking hashtag abscond.
Mhm.
And no stealth check. You slip your way back on out of the castle. And you go back home and get back in bed. You're hard at ease. Did what needed to be done?
Yep.
Very nice. And we will head back to the inn. And unless anyone else has any exciting things to do, we're going to all wake up.
Miklo took a bath at some point.
Yes, Miklo. Well, Miklo, they cleaned you up whenever you were at the castle. I forgot.
That's good.
But they also, remember, there was the Chancellor. I fucking forgot to talk about this. When you guys got to the castle, you guys talked to the Count, and he was like, how did I not even know that there was a fucking serial killer in my town? And Miko's like, well, actually, I think your Chancellor has basically been hiding some shit for you. And then Castros is like, justice and all that kind of shit.
Mm.
And the
Fucking
Count goes, and the Count goes, you know what? You're right. Put the counselor in fucking jail. And then Miko's like, oh, and I need some nice clothes. Give Miko the counselor's clothes. Take the clothes off the counselor right now. Give them to him.
Right.
Oh my.
Right. I forgot I got fancy new duds.
Yeah, and they give you a basket full of like fancy soaps and stuff, and you got all cleaned up.
Excellent.
Fucking chancellors. It's always the chancellor.
Fucking chancellors. Chancellors are always trying to ice skate uphill.
It's always the
Palpatine was a chancellor.
Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Fucking worm-tongue ass bastards.
Like half of Chrono Trigger is about how there's a chancellor who's an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
That's how they do it. That's what chancellors are for.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not for fucking chanceling or whatever.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably means being a dick in Latin or something.
So, after you guys get up, we have a little bit of time passes, a few days. You guys spend a few days at the inn enjoying having a private inn all to yourself. Raiding the larder, getting into the booze stashes. It's pretty sweet. And waiting for Castros' knighting ceremony. And also, about 2 days after you guys unmask the Breville Butcher, the new Thieves Guild member arrives by boat. They came like as fast as they could by boat from Leowin.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would be cool if you guys like met them at the shipyard. I don't really have a reason for you to know that they're coming.
No, but
But I like the idea of you guys like coming to meet them as they get off the boat.
I mean,
I don't have a boat.
It does
bet,
make
but-
it does make sense. We kind of got this person the job, so
Yes.
I feel like we're relevant to the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Where are you?
yeah, because Cass would definitely be like interested
Oh yeah.
if Rashara had any kind of note. That'd be an easy one.
Oh yeah. Overnight courier let you guys know what day he was coming to the ship. What day the ship was coming there.
Oh, not yo. There you go. Yeah. Perfect.
But those
That's easy.
couriers are fast as fuck, boy.
Mm-hmm. They don't need to sleep.
It was just a Leowin and back. Not like we were going all the way to Shadenhall. But you're right. Yeah, we probably had to run through the night. Ah, well, at least Imperial roads are, usually paved.
Oh yeah. At least in Cyrodiil.
Yeah. What did I could say about Vardenfell?
Thornfield doesn't even have real rivers.
Excuse me, they have rivers of lava.
Well, there you go. Because I'm like, I know that those aren't rivers. Those are like dikes and like leeways and things.
You lean over and he says, actually, they're foyadas.
Ah, there you go.
But yes. I fucking love that weirdo. I see it, I see the geology guy just going in all of Morrowind and told us that we don't have any rivers. They're all just saltwater floodplains.
It's not a river. Fucking water's brackish. That's ridiculous.
It's brackish. Literally. Yeah. So anyway.
All right, so you guys go to meet Mazada at the ship. And he comes out and he's got his big backpack.
Oh shit. Khajiit.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
cool
from.
looking. Look at that
Yeah,
mane.
Yo.
he's from the Khajiit first stock that look like lions. I don't remember what it's called, but they're the ones that are like from Oblivion.
Mm-hmm.
Rico's definitely not jealous or anything of all that fur. Looks weird, looks hot, doesn't look comfortable.
It's too
It's
warm.
itchy. Yeah,
But you know how humid it is in the Nibene? Why are you wearing all those layers?
yeah.
It's in the desert. He's like, hello. It is nice to meet you.
You as well.
I am
Nice.
I am Mazada.
Good. I assume Rashara filled you in.
Yes, he let me know about the upset in the company.
Of course.
I'm here to run the new division. Or well, I'm here to be the new leader of this division.
Mm-hmm. As you should be. I hope you take it well. But the local guild isn't exactly the and I just kind of like walk and talk with him. And I just go,
Right, you guys like walk and
not
talk,
exactly. Yeah, he's just like, they're not exactly the brightest of the bunch. Let them know that they shouldn't accept drinks from strangers. Secondly, and then I point him over to the hotel, and I'm just like, that's yours now.
Oh, running inns is kind of the family business. And that's when he lets you know that he's actually Radari's fiance.
No kidding.
And that's the elder sister who is the one that can read and write.
Oh.
She's the one who's a writer. She's
Yeah.
and she smokes the stogies.
Mm-hmm. Well then, I can tell you are a proud Khajiit of good taste and well refinement.
You do me too much honor.
Nonsense. But nonetheless, we have some things to do today, and I'll let you get on with meeting everyone else. Oh, by the way, there are 2 elders in the inn. Just let them be there. They're established,
Oh, they're kind of like they're like decoration.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, this is Radari.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had her in my
Beautiful
notes from
people.
Leowin.
Mm-hmm. Cash just goes, yeah, all right. Get you over here. By the way, the larder's looking thin.
Right, he's like, oh yes, we will get some order forms. I will get in charge. I will get in with the local merchants. Yes, and he's like got a little notebook. And he's like writing down.
Mm-hmm. I also just go, by the way, if you're looking for maybe a quick score, and then I point over to Dextro's house. He used to live at the top.
Oh, the
Previous. Yeah, yes. Exactly.
That's some nasty business. That's a nasty Daedra.
Plug your nose.
Oh, no kidding. I'm going to wear gloves.
Smart man. And then as he just kind of goes about his business, Cass just fills a bit and then, gives him a handshake and just goes, by the way, I'll be traveling further up to the Imperial City later, so do you happen to know anybody in the Imperial City who's a part of the business?
No, I met Radari in Elsewhere. I'm actually more with the Elsewhere side of the business.
Ah, I understand. Well,
This is kind of a big step up for me.
moving up in the world, aren't we all?
It's, my family in general has been moving up in the world. I hear you might have a little something to do with that.
Castros just kind of taps his nose and he just goes, all I know is that a good cat is hard to do without.
They say if you feed the Khajiit, they never leave.
Cass just kind of shrugs and he just says, what can I say? I'm a bit of a fan. Plus, I mean, have you seen how many chandeliers he has now? Like 8.
Rashara always lived very simply, and I thought that was like, oh, he's so frugal. But now that he's come into money, he is a fancy boy.
Very much. Oh,
I expect the next time you see him, he will have 3 or 4 nose rings.
Oh, well, good. Also, I should let you know, as a part of the family, covers Gold Stories. I will be knighted here not that long from now, and, party crashing is all fun and games. Just don't lead on that we know one another, right? And I could give him a little wink.
Oh, I will have you know I'm a very upstanding citizen.
Of course, of course.
I am actually a local business owner, you see.
Oh, that's right. That is right. Oh, lovely.
But, oh my goodness, you are to be one of the nobility.
Cass
You will
just
be
goes,
a very good friend to have indeed.
Wink, 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 wink. I'm just no. You're in this with me. You're here in this conversation too.
Yeah, I just didn't want to be in the middle of it.
That's fair enough. But yes, I figure it'll help all of us. I have another friend who needs a little bit of help with his home. Empire be damned. All they do is know how to come into your house and take shit.
I have always been a proponent of small government.
Man, the Sayesi or the Riemann would have us murdered for such blasphemy. But thankfully, and then I point my finger to my head, the Mead? Yes, the Meads. They're fine enough.
They are all right. I feel that Imperials are best at building roads. And that's what they're the very best at. They should stick to building roads.
They would have a better reputation. God, as we have our fucking witty banter.
Yeah. Right. You guys have your witty banter, and then eventually he excuses himself because he has to go and acquaint himself with his new charter.
Mm-hmm. By the way, tell them no hard feelings. Tell them no hard feelings.
Oh yes. Well, you see, whatever previous relationships they may have had with their former leader, that was all before they knew. So if they're still like, oh, I miss him, now that they know, maybe they can leave.
That's fair. Keep an eye out, is all I'm saying.
I don't. You will always be welcome here. I will make sure of it.
Hey, side note, because the player forgets, what happened to Colette?
Colette is still in jail.
Arrested. Yeah.
Okay, she's in jail.
Yeah,
Okay.
she'll actually be executed pretty soon.
Okay. I couldn't remember what happened, and I was like, if there's anybody we should be worried about, if there's anybody that's gonna
It's
be
her.
real sad about what we did, it'd be Colette.
Yeah, she is set to be executed, but you actually haven't heard anything about it.
Okay.
She was somewhere in that jail whenever you went and killed Dextrose, but she was presumably asleep.
That's fine.
And also, they probably didn't put their cells very close to each other. That probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah. What is it? Cass is definitely just like, well, I'm not going to lie, I plan to watch.
Word.
I know it's a little macabre, but the deed must be done. And to see it through, well, at least I'll know for sure. But nonetheless, good day to you. I'll be along with my compatriots.
He's like, yes, may your feet find warm sands. Very happy to know you. And he heads towards where you pointed him, like towards the secret entrance to the Thieves Guild.
Hell yeah.
Mazada. It's spelled M-A little hyphen. Z-A-D-D-H-A.
Mazada.
Yeah. In case anyone wants it for their notes.
Got it.
And now we are going to move on to the knighting ceremony.
Yay.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Let's see here. Not that. Aha, here we go.
Let me just get off the carpet here.
Let me.
Could you give me his name one more time?
Mazada.
Mazada.
It's here.
M-A-Z-A-D-A-H.
Right?
Yeah. It's 2 Ds.
Oh, 2 Ds.
Mazada.
It's in the chat.
Mazada.
Nice.
Dear. Nika. Okay, and then.
Yo, babies. Bruh.
So I'm just pulling up the counts token.
Don't worry. We are also taking care of dogs right now, and what is it? They just got here.
Oh hell yeah, puppies!
Yeah, puppies.
Yeah, dogs.
Love them. I'm looking at all the drinks from Morrowind, and every drink from Morrowind is the quote-unquote cheap kind. Everything
that sounds like Morrowind.
Everything except basically like Sujamma and Grief are right next to one another, which is Grief is Comberry brandy, and what is it? Sujamma is oh god, I don't know if they ever tell you. Whatever. But nonetheless, no, like the really good ones is Flynn and Cyrodiilic brandy.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I guess there are 14 potions of ancient Dagoth brandy in Morrowind the game. So I'm sure as shit not going to buy that because that's 1,500 gold. That's a lot. That's a lot for just a little liquor. But yeah, Cass is all like fucking arraigned in his oh gosh. He keeps the gold armor, but we're just making sure to do the thing that we usually do, and that is cover it up with the Indoril blue.
Right. So that way it's like less obvious that it's ornate armor.
It is in fact like almost like wrapped. Yeah,
So you can't tell.
Yeah, if you didn't know any better, you would wonder why he has cloth wrapped around armor. Because that's not what should go around armor. You should wrap your armor around all your cloth.
Right, right. Are they close enough that they could come watch the knighting ceremony? Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Rosethorn hear that you're getting knighted, and they come to go watch. They're only a couple hours away.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
And Lamp's here too. Fuck yeah, everybody's coming to watch you get knighted. Everyone who's not in Leowyn, because that's too far.
Yo, Lamp.
Mm.
And Amethyst and Chrysanthemum, they're here too. Fuck yeah.
The Warriors.
Chrysanthemum, my fucking fancy boy.
Mm-hmm.
I love making fancy boys.
Leowyn doesn't have a rose on it, does it? Why am I thinking Leowyn has a rose?
No, Leowyn is a horse.
Yeah, Leowyn is a horse. I don't know why I thought Leowyn had a rose on it. That's literally, yeah. You went through the exact same thing. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah, I don't know, but I can tell you that
A white pony is
if you
gonna
hear
look
something,
good.
if you hear something about roses later, it's not because you said that, because I was already thinking of something.
No.
Yeah, they would be on this side. They'd be over here.
The groom side versus the bride side.
Well, it's like no, like these guys are all gonna hang out together. They know each other.
Oh, that is fair.
But it's kind of like the people, random NPCs from Breville versus like characters that you guys know and love that were at an inn kind of close to here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, it was only like a few hours.
Yeah, not very far.
Yeah, a few hours of walking. But like, really not even that far. I just go, wow, thank you for traveling a whole 3 miles. Hey man, I know that's a lot. It's murder on the feet.
Thank you for holding W for 15 minutes.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I always get a cramp in my finger whenever I run places. Oh man.
Yeah, if we're just willy-nilly in here, I'm gonna be a fly on the wall.
Yes. Move wherever you would like to sit. I'm just moving a couple people around so that way it's not like all bunched up. And there we go. Yeah, I'm happy with where everyone is.
Hell yeah. I also think, oh, you know what? I have a little thing for Lem right before we get into the hall.
Oh yeah. You pull them aside. Go ahead.
Yeah, take Lem aside, and I just go.
Yeah.
Lem, it is not an easy thing being a squire, let alone being my squire. I'd like you to accept this. And I hand to him the sentimental Redguard scimitar.
Oh.
and I tell him, mighty sea captain once used this. The regatta was a thing to be feared, a thing to be proud of. So, take that fear, take that pride, wield it well.
He takes it and he holds it with reverence. He's like, "Thank you, my lord."
I just give him a nod, and I just go, you have my faith. Now come.
And he's got
Let's go.
determination. Excuse me.
Let-
Yes.
Let's go. Let's go bother these hoity-toity nobles.
I've memorized all the fancy things I have to say.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you guys head in, and Lem takes his spot kind of off to the side, and you now have to do the big fancy walk. You're the bride, man. Let's do this.
And yeah, Cash just kind of just head up, nice and straight. Gotta look good.
Mm-hmm.
And as we just go in there, once we get to about within like 3 paces of the Dukaleo, we drop down to one knee and put a hand on the other knee that's up, and I just kind of like bow my head.
Oh,
Is that cool music? That
right
should
when
be
you
cool
get ready to kneel, Lem, he comes up and he puts the little cushion down that you got, the ceremonial cushion that you kneel on. He's like, "Oh yeah," and he goes and he puts it down.
Nice.
And then you now sit in supplication, and the Count of Leeuwen looks to you, and he says, "Dearest Casseros, today you come before the assemblage to pledge to yourself and to me to honor Cyrodiil and to uphold her as your own mother, your own wife or daughter, and to protect her with all that you are able if you ever called upon. I have now here for you the oath. Repeat after me. Before the Nine Divined and the hallowed soil of Cyrodiil, I pledge.
Before the Nine Divine and the hallowed ground of Cyrodiil, I pledge.
To honor the Nine, I shall uphold their virtues in all deeds.
To uphold the Nine, I shall uphold all of their, what did you say, virtues?
To honor the Nine. God,
Yes.
this is just like whenever you were the officiator at mine and Cameron's wedding.
Gotta write this shit down.
Here, one second. Let me copy and paste it to you.
That might be easier.
But I'm still gonna do the thing where I say it and then you repeat
yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Beautiful. Yes, but to honor the Nines, I shall uphold their virtues in all deeds.
To shield the innocent, I shall stand against tyranny and injustice.
To shield the innocent, I shall stand against tyranny and injustice.
To bear the sword with honor, I shall let courage guide my hand.
To bear the sword with honor, I let courage guide my hand.
To serve the Empire and the Emperor, I shall place its welfare above all.
To serve the Empire and the Emperor, I shall place its welfare above all.
By this oath, I dedicate my life to the path of the night.
By this oath, I dedicate my life to the path of the night.
He then unsheathes his sword and he says, "Now I bestow upon you the final strike with which you will not answer in kind." And he takes the sword and he taps the broadside from one shoulder over your head into the other shoulder. And he says, "Rise, Sir Casseros Indoril, Knight of Bravil."
Hell yeah, and I get up. Did I give everybody one of these? Oh yeah.
He says, "And now, for your squire's vow." And Lem comes forward. and he kneels down in front of you, not on one knee, but on two. And he says, "Before the 9 divines and the assembled witnesses, I stand as a humble servant to the valor of my liege. In the shadow of the divines, I have seen the strength of honor, the weight of duty, and the light of justice. Today, I bear witness to the culmination of a journey of trials, of teachings, and of unwavering faith. To you, Sir Casseros, I offer not just my service, but my heart's deepest respect. Your courage has been my guiding star, your wisdom my compass. Through your example, I have learned that knighthood is not merely a title, but a sacred bond to the empire, to the divines, and to the very soul of chivalry. As you rise to your station, know that your ascent is not just a personal triumph, but a beacon for all those who aspire to the ideals of the knightly order. May your sword be ever true, your heart be ever steadfast, and your path be ever illuminated by the grace of the divines. In your honor, I wedge my unwavering loyalty and support."
I just go, "Rise, Lemlot, my squire."
He rises and you guys clasp hands. And you can see he's trying real hard not to cry.
Don't worry. It's like that Major Image Predator. Oh, excuse me. I mean the Major Image Predator 2.
Oh, hell yeah. No, it's Predator 1.
Oh,
That's
damn it. You're right. It is Predator 1. I
Yeah,
always
it's like
confused.
Predator.
These major images, they're all there,
They're so
Somebody
confusing.
come out.
Not to be confused with the second
many
one,
sequels.
starring Daniel of the Glove.
Yes.
Cass just bears the reason to kind of laugh. He's very stoic and very, like there's a very soft kind of happiness that kind of comes over his face as he's, it's a good day.
Yes. And you turn back to the Count, and he bestows upon you a parcel of land. Yeah, when you look at the deed, it's not a really grand parcel, but you legally have to be a landowner if you want to be a knight. So he's given you like a few acreages of pastoral land in the Colovian Highlands.
Oh my. Well,
right? It's where the Colovian Highlands meet the edge of the Nibene Basin. So it's right at the edge there. It's at the very edge of the Breville territories. It seemed like he was trying to get you as close to the Imperial City as he could.
Very thankful for it.
And he also gives you the key to the chapter house for the knightly order that you are now a part of. The Order of the Midnight Rose.
Oh, I see. I will introduce myself to them in due time.
Yeah, he lets you know that like it's not super close. Like it's basically in between here and the Imperial City. And he lets you know that there's not it's not a very huge knightly order. He doesn't have a ton of knights.
Do not worry, Lord. The amount matters not. It is their quality that we look for.
Yes, and I find that you will be of some of the finest stock that I have.
Oh yeah.
You and your friends truly did the greatest service that could have ever been done for my city. And
It
then
was
he
an
kind of
honor, and I'd do it again. We all would.
I was going to say he's kind of going to gesture for the rest of the party to come up.
Yeah.
He lets you guys know that Dextros got murdered.
Oh.
Yeah. And he lets you know that Colette escaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Castros just goes, I'm not surprised about
Yeah, he's like,
Dextros.
yeah. And he lets you guys know that the reason Colette escaped is because her cell literally had a secret passage in it that he didn't know about. He's like, I don't know why I had a prison cell that has a secret passage out, but I did. It's patched up now.
Oh, well, that's good at least.
I hear that's how they killed. I hear that's how they killed the Emperor Uriel Symptom back in the day. But he,
You know what?
Oh,
never
go
mind. That's it. No. Nope. Cass thinks better than talking about how the only good things that Cyrodiilans can do is build roads and secret doors.
Yeah.
Just not, and we're bad at building prisons that are like hold people. We just hold that one back. I just go, oh, I was thinking of a foot. Actually, never mind.
Casual imperial racism that we maybe don't need to say. And he also he turns to all of you and he goes, after some careful consideration, I would like to re-offer you a chance at a higher reward. Is there anything else I can do for any of you? And he points at Sigurd and he's like, but I don't know, I can't do anything about your house.
Before you ask.
Wow.
You already asked me about your house. We talked about it. I'm sorry. You have an appointment.
We have an appointment. I look at you two. What do you think?
I feel like the money was pretty good. I mean, they really can't really cure my skin condition, so I'll take the money.
That's
Yeah.
not Mikola,
I think he gives you guys each another 100 gold.
Sure.
All right.
You know, I was looking at how expensive stuff is.
Yep.
I was looking at how expensive stuff is.
Yeah.
I think
Is
the
there
old.
anything?
No to that.
Is there
Oh,
anything
go ahead.
like a bauble in this room that I could attempt to like steal?
Yes, 1 second.
Can I make I'd like to make a perception check on Mikolo, so that way, whenever they spot the thing they want, I remark to the Duke of Leowind. I just go, actually, there is one thing I would like for the group, perhaps. If none of them will acquiesce, I shall acquiesce the other 100 gold pieces. Do not worry. But and then Mikolo, what do you see? What do you fixate on?
I'm looking on like something shiny but useless, just like an ornamental little, I don't know, like a chicken or something.
Okay.
Is there a gold like horse statue that's like small, like a Dibellan horse statue?
I've got it. So there's a little gold statuette. It is about Dibella. It's of a pregnant mare.
Okay.
Like it's a pregnant mare and she's rearing up on 2 feet.
Okay.
Which is kind of unique.
That's cool.
Because usually if they're going to depict a pregnant mare, usually she's laying down.
Yeah. Rearing up, that's a lot of effort for this lady.
Yeah.
I feel like in full sight there's like guards and everyone looking here, but how to do this? I guess I want to wait till they're distracted talking to other people and attempt to just casually knock it into my pocket.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Is Gust, are you talking to someone and being distracting by any chance?
Or
not Gust,
I'll tell you a tale of
yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Let me. The waking world is an amnesia of dream. All motives can be mortally wounded.
Then I guess I'm just gonna make eye contact with the king as I do this. That was a 9.
Yeah,
that's not very good.
You pick up the horse and he goes, "Oh yes, a fine specimen. Is that what you wanted?"
I put it in my pocket.
Yes, excellent. I'm happy you found something that caught your eye.
Yes.
You can see now how I was so easy for this Chancellor. You're kind of picking up that maybe he's not the smartest guy.
Is there another statue next to it? A little tiny horse figure? Oh, I just want to knock something over.
If you want to knock it over, then yes, it's there. If you want to steal something else, no, it's not there.
No, I just wanted like if there's another priceless looking around, just knock it off the table
You just
while
want to knock.
maintaining eye contact.
Do you want it? Is it something breakable?
No.
Okay, you just want to knock out the table.
Yes.
You do, and he's yeah, yeah, that's
Yep.
on the floor now. Please don't. These are my
And-
things.
I walk away.
And he's like, she saved the whole town from a murder. I mean, they saved the whole town from a murder.
Mhm.
They saved the whole town. And he
Yep.
keeps telling himself that. They
Mhm.
saved the whole town. Sometimes, and he's like, sometimes great people are quirky.
This one is satisfied. Tiny gold horse statue.
Satisfaction. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back.
It's true. It's
All
not
right,
fun to just
and-
get gold. I mean, I take the gold, but it's not satisfying to just
It's not
have it,
satisfying. Mm-hmm. But hell fucking yeah. Got knighted.
Heck yeah.
Castros sings the 6 walking ways.
Fancy.
And if you guys ever want to, he just says it's an old second era Villafi bard song. Don't. None of you mind that guy is shirtless while he's playing that guitar. It's fine.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
But anyway, yeah, is we all get to go having a good time. Cass is definitely going to like personally thank. Just thank you. I know it was a long way to come. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you. A long way to come. Oh yes, thank you. Oh yes. Oh lamp. I bet it wasn't as far as it could have been. You could have been walking backwards.
She's like, oh, just a hop, skip, and a jump.
That's what I mean. That's why you're the cool lady. That's why. I just go, hey Gus, did you see who's here? Check that out. Then I go over to Quincy. I just go, and I just go. I'm such a good wingman.
Yeah.
Such a good
Wingman.
wingman.
And Gus is
Such
just
a
like,
good
I fucking like he has that look on his face like, why? Why would you do that?
Why'd you do that? Why do you have to make it weird? We're
Wingman.
also when Casseros sings "Six Are the Walking Ways," Chrysanthemum plays on his flute. Ooh, he knows it. He knows the song.
You know the good shit.
It's a classic.
Play those endearing young charm.
Gosh. Yeah.
Now I have a question for you guys. Are you guys gonna want to fart around in Breville anymore?
In the broader sense, I don't think so.
I feel
Okay.
like we did what we came here to do.
Absolutely. And also, if you guys want to leave today, I have a little something for next session. But then we got to go for the night. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'd
fine.
like to do one last thing that might take up like the last 15 minutes that we have, depending on.
Oh yeah, definitely. What is it?
You guys want to go trinket shopping?
Oh, okay, trinkets.
I'm not gonna lie. I want myself a little doodad.
A little doodad, a little something.
Yes.
Something
Remember the trip.
to commemorate.
So a souvenir, yeah.
Ah, precisely.
Okay, let's see here. You guys can absolutely all head to the store.
Okay.
Get these together, and then you guys head into like a general goods store. Or that's to say, is that where you guys want to go? Do you guys want to go to specifically the magic store? What are you thinking?
I just look at you all and just go, I don't know. I've made too many decisions today.
I mean, I could take it or leave it.
I I just like trinkets.
Migalo, look at in these windows. Pick out the most interesting window.
Which one has
Okay, we've-
kitschy stuff like the singing slaughterfish?
That probably, let's see here. We've got the Fair Deal and a Warlock's Luck.
Ooh, let's try the Warlock's Luck.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. All right, so you guys head into the Warlock's Luck, and there's a female mage behind the counter, and she's reading a book and chomping on a red onion.
I feel like this is a good place.
I used to
like-
know. I used to know a Dunmer who would eat coda flowers. Strange, but I heard of similar taste.
She's like, "Well, welcome to a Warlock's Luck. How can I help you?"
Don't die.
You live.
I mean, it's perfectly fine.
The smell from the onions is very strong.
Prompt.
It's a bit
It's making my
overwhelming.
eyes water. It's making my eyes water.
We're just here for trinkets, but yeah.
We gotta buy something quick. We gotta buy something quick.
She leans over and opens the window.
Ugh.
All right.
It was like I was back in Vardenfell.
I'm gonna have everyone roll me a d20 to decide which table you roll on.
All right.
Sick. For me.
The guinea pigs are protesting.
Oh, 3.
Not very big. That's a
Them
6.
whistle taters.
It's past cookie time.
All right, cool. Everyone,
Yep, good.
roll me a d100.
Nice.
56.
Oh, 72.
Nice.
6, 73, 72. Okay. All right, let's start with Keith. Nine.
Mhm.
Aha. An old recruitment poster for the Fighters Guild.
Who finds that?
That is Keith.
Okay.
Wait a minute. It says bring 2 others with you to join, and you get a free toaster.
Mm.
You get a free
is a good
soul
deal.
gem. You get a free soul gem if you bring one
Soul
fighting
gem?
partner with you.
Oh, they're probably lesser. They're probably not greater.
It's probably a lesser soul gem. That's how they get you.
I mean, is
That's how they get you. The promise
is-
for soul gem.
Is it an empty soul gem?
Doesn't say.
Eh.
That's the other way. That's the other way they get you. They give you a soul gem, and there's nothing in it.
Gotta
Also,
kill
it's
your
like
own
50
fucking
years
soul.
old.
Yeah, it's also a fucking old ass poster. 56. An incorrectly made and unusable spell tome. It's too bad because that's a fucking it's a incorrectly made spell tome for an illegal spell. It's an incorrectly made spell tome for a levitation spell.
Wow.
It's like they wrote it upside down for half
I
the
love
book.
You should never. You should. I look over your shoulder. You should never mix Daedric letters up and down like that. That's bad juju.
Mm-hmm.
That's just asking for an injury.
Oh yeah, it's gonna fuck you up.
Hmm.
You should give that to an enemy.
Oh yeah, there you go. Then 73.
This is spell of rocket yourself into the dirt.
Ooh.
I got sent to jail for that one.
A helmet shaped like a guar skull.
A
That's
helmet shaped
cool
like
as fuck.
a
That's-
guar skull?
Yeah.
Literally so cool. Yeah. Here,
Guar
let me
are-
get you a guar.
Yeah, they're like a little creature from Morrowind. They're like these frog things.
Ooh. Elder
Mhm.
Scrolls.
Guar.
Okay, not like the band. Guar. Got it. Oh yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna say that it's got like one better point of armor than whatever your other helmet is.
But
Hell
my,
yeah.
my current helmet's the fuzzy
Oh yeah, it's a
fuzzy yellow thing.
Colovian fur helm.
Yeah, which I
Damn.
got off the guy that I
That's
stole the
true.
scroll from.
Yeah.
But I will look at the price tag on this thing. Yes, there you go. Beautiful.
Little pet wire.
Yep. I like horses, but why weren't there weirdo things like this in Skyrim?
Because Morrowind has all the cool shit.
Yeah, Morrowind's the weird place. They've got like lots of bug based stuff.
Mhm.
All right,
The
and
only
then
other place that is even
72.
mildly as cool is Black Marsh. And that's only because we don't get to go there.
Oh.
Mhm.
Black Marsh has its own official fast travel system, and it is the grossest thing that no one besides Argonians can use because you need to have water breathing.
Ah.
Yeah, but basically, there's a whole bunch of like really weird mud tunnels in Black Marsh that like you get into, and they shuttle you through like mud rivers underground that fucking lead everywhere and have like different. It's kind of like Futurama tubes.
That's cool.
And people just go out of the wall. I'm here. Hello.
Oh, and Matt,
Oh.
your trinket is a small hourglass with 2 models of Akatosh inside.
Ooh.
And I just go, yes, of course. He is the dual god, by the way. You know, half dragon, half man. Well, full dragon. Nonetheless.
I
Bigelow.
think it's got the 2 different depictions of Akatosh. Like one is the dragon and one's the man.
I just go, this is one of the good ones. As long as it is not Oriel, we're all good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, Bigelow, might I know you're a fan of your headwear.
Yeah, no. Go, please look at it.
Care to trade?
Ooh. What type
God
is
of
it then?
Time? The God of Time is always worthy of another hand touches the hourglass.
I like it. How much is it?
Oh, that's why you guys have to buy these. I
What?
was just gonna give them to you.
We are at a store. I mean, I'll try to steal it.
No. I should have priced these one at a time. No, it's fine. For the poster, it's like a gold.
That's fair. Oh, Keith, would you buy your little poster for a gold?
Probably not. It's a fun curiosity, but I don't think I'd keep it with me.
It's fair.
Mhm. And let's see here. Chris, what did you have again?
I think I have the tome that was written wrong. The Tome of Levitation.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the incorrect spell tome. Yeah, that's gonna be cheap. Like that's because it's useless. So it's just like
Technically
the price-
speaking, we're doing you a favor because it's an illegal spell.
right. It's the
You know I'm a knight.
it's like 1 gold, the price of like your average book, like a gold.
Okay. I buy it for a gold, and then I turn to Mikalo and say, "Hey, Mikalo, I'll sell you this book for 2 gold."
Bigelow, this is a good deal.
Yeah, I mean, you're very, very good at the salesman pitch. Mikalo was tired. Yeah, sure, why not? This one can sell it for more.
Nice.
As I hand you,
I think it's a real one.
Yep.
right, as I hand
Look.
you the little like
Levitate.
hourglass, I slip you 2 gold.
Levitation skills. All right.
All things balanced as they should be.
Yes.
And that little hourglass, that's gonna be 10 gold.
Oh yeah. I popped the 10 gold for that.
And as for the
Oh, thank you.
Guar helmet, that's gonna be worth more. That's gonna be like 50 gold.
Deal.
You gonna wear it?
No, yes.
Excellent.
Aye.
Add 1
I've-
point to your armor class.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I tell you that it's just like I haven't been able to wear my old helmet ever since I left Morrowind. It just wouldn't be right.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Well, this one is very fashionable.
Hell yes. All right. And as we kind of like gather all of our stuff, uh, yeah, God, I was thinking about fucking buying trinkets for the others. They don't need
Like
it.
Lamb and Luna.
Yes. Ah,
Quincy.
it'll be fine.
You should get a trinket for Quincy.
Ah, you are true. You are true.
Yeah,
Alright,
you
hold
could
on.
get Quincy a trinket.
3 and then 59.
Okay, yeah. So that would be.
That would be Anne's table.
Wait, no, roll again because that's what Keith got.
Oh. 95.
95.
Hey, that's a high roll.
No way. Okay, a risque sketch of a Daedroth leaning over a bed.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Wow. Wow. You could see his whole oblivion portal in this. Sheesh.
It's like the Drawfee Sonic's butthole pose.
Yeah. It's just so focused. It's like no matter where I turn, it follows me. Yes.
Fucking Tails took all the towels.
Those took all towels. I'm trying.
Gotta air dry.
I fucking buy it. I fucking buy it. I fucking
All
buy
right.
it.
10 gold. 10 gold.
Yeah, done. Done. This I may actually boast about this purchase.
Yeah,
That's
when
good shit.
we're settled in the Imperial City, that's going on the wall.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he's showing neck and everything.
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know how he managed to show neck and butthole at the same time, but he's like a fucking wizard.
He's got neck. He's got butthole, underball, boob. What
Fucking
can he? What?
How does he do it?
Are you
Everything.
drawn by Rob Liefeld?
Yes, that's the answer.
He's got
God.
underboob and side neck. Like, doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh God.
Trying to kill me. Oh,
As I assume we all just start laughing at this fucking
Yeah.
place, and then as I buy it, which
you guys are still laughing as you leave.
We are the
Yeah.
loudest voices in Breville as we're walking out the front.
You guys
gate.
see this shit?
Yeah.
hey, look at this! Look at this!
Yeah.
It fits.
No, don't show it to the. That's a child. That's a child.
Wow.
Don't show it to the kid.
No.
Not you.
That's what
You're
you
not
get.
supposed to look
Okay, I'll let you look.
at you little rascal.
Don't tell your mom.
Fucking like Ralph in the Simpsons movie. I like men now.
I like men. Oh my God! It's a 35-year-old man that I've called a child.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
a Bosmer. It's a Bosmer male. Man, look at the bussy on that guy.
Yeah.
God,
Makes me want to
but
get into conjuration magic. You know what I mean? Okay, guys. This
Anyway,
like,
so,
get out of
yeah,
here.
and then we leave Breville.
Yeah, you leave Breville.
We make
Oh,
sure that's the town's last memory of us.
All right, you guys. I got
Breville's good for one thing.
right. I got a stinger for you.
All right.
Oh,
You guys are leaving town. You've been on the road for a little while. When frantically you see someone running up to you and he's like, "It's you! I found you! Help! Help!" And it's Horus Horse Armorman.
Ah,
Hey, okay.
And he's like, "You guys, I need your help. You guys, it's awful. The worst thing. My
Do you need us to
least
buy more armor?
No, it doesn't even have to do with horse armor.
Oh,
My least favorite ex-wife kidnapped my most favorite ex-wife.
oh no. How many ex-wives do you have again?
3.
Okay.
So I guess the middle one's fine.
All right. Give us the deets.
Well, you see, my first ex-wife, she was too good for me. And she was the one that got away. I wasn't the man I should have been. And then there's my last ex-wife, and I was too good for her. And she just wasn't she just couldn't be the right woman for me for what I needed at the time, and she totally fumbled me, and she's never gotten over it.
Do you
And
know?
she's holed up in an abandoned imperial fort a day from here.
Oh,
And she's much too powerful of a magic user for me to take on my own. In fact, I couldn't. And he looks at you guys like, I mean, you guys know that I couldn't find my way out of a wet paper bag.
Don't worry, Horace. We'll find your favorite ex-wife and kill your least favorite ex-wife.
He's like, oh, I don't know if could you not kill her?
We will bring your ex-wife to justice.
She owes me alimony payments.
oh,
She owes you alimony payments?
Yeah, she's really successful.
Oh.
But really, like, she owns a very successful like alchemy business. She's a very powerful mage, but she's just a huge bitch.
Just again, trying not to break as Horace Armorman is saying some of the funniest shit.
Completely emotionally unavailable.
Oh, yes. Cyrodiil relationships are always so difficult. I sympathize.
And also, I spent most of our relationship raising her kids, so I didn't have a job. So
then you double deserve. Yeah,
so she owes me alimony.
Yeah, she owes you alimony. All right. We'll leave her alive. Alimony will be paid to you, Horace.
And that's where we're gonna end it for tonight.
nice.
Hell yeah.
That's a good stinger.
Yeah, that's a great. After all the heavy shit we've been dealing with, it's nice to be like,
Yes.
all right, let's do some stupid dumb shit.
Yeah.
Good to see Horace Armorman again.
Yeah.
I do honestly love him.
He's kind of my favorite.
Before we have
he's
to spend
my,
like a dozen sleepless nights worrying about Colette.
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yes. I look forward
So
to
you're
it.
going to track her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably could. I mean,
That's a good
she'll
point.
be back.
Yeah,
She'll be back.
Yeah, but that's the problem, though. You're right. I should have tracked her. I've been like, show me this fucking door that shouldn't be there.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Do you guys see that little guar with the backpack?
Yeah.
Is it in there?
They're a unique guar called Roly.
No.
Oh.
That's a fucking cute ass name for a guar.
They're adorable.
Mhm.
Reminds me of
I
roly
love all
polies.
these.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've talked to God a few times about how I really wish I could have a guar, but they're really expensive, hard to take care of. You know, it's a whole thing. Yay! That was super fucking fun.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Turning this off. Say goodbye.
Good night.
Bye. Good night. Oh, this was episode 15, by the way.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.